Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you students? Hope you all are fine, safe and secure at your home. I am your science teacher back with chapter 7, Importance of Vitamins and Minerals. So students, as we all are aware of the thing that we need food for energy. It gives us energy and nutrients which are required for our body. So, there are some nutrients which our body requires in very small quantity. Those are vitamins and minerals. Vitamins has got various names, but the vitamin D and vitamin K we get by nature. Vitamin D we get from sunlight or sun, and vitamin K the intestine makes vitamin K. So, rest all other vitamins we depend on food. Now, we will study about different names of vitamins and what are they good for and their deficiency. So, vitamin A. Vitamin A helps in bone growth, healthy skin and good eyesight. And the deficiency caused by vitamin A is deficiency in the sense if our body doesn't have vitamin A or there is a lack of vitamin A, what will happen? That is called deficiency or diseases caused by lack of vitamin A. Coarse and dry skin, clouded vision and night blindness. Clouded vision in the sense our eyes will be blurred when we see something. It is because of lack of vitamin A. Next is vitamin B1. It is good for nerves and muscles. The deficiency or the diseases caused with lack of vitamin B1 is beriberi and numbness of hand and feet. Sometimes when you sleep and when you wake up, you feel numbness in hand and feet. It means you don't feel that your hand is working. That is caused because of lack of vitamin B1. And vitamin B2, it is good for healthy skin. You might have seen some people, they will have very good skin, glowing healthy skin. That is because they have good source of vitamin B2 in their body. And the deficiency caused by it is chapped lips and sour tongue. Next is vitamin B3. It also helps in, it is also good for healthy skin. The deficiency caused by the lack of vitamin B3 is pellagra, sore red, cracked skin and lips. You might have seen that sometimes we have cracked lips and skin. It is because of lack of vitamin B3. Next is vitamin B6. It is good for nerves, making hemoglobin, fighting diseases, and the deficiency causes are eruptions in the skin. And next is vitamin B9 and B12. These are good for healthy blood, growth of new red cells and healthy spinal cord, and the deficiency caused by the lack of vitamin B9 and B12 are anemia. Anemia means in the sense there will be some people who will be looking very pale because of lack of blood cells. Yes, that is called anemia. And next is vitamin C. Vitamin C is good for fighting infections, healing of wounds, gums and growth and repair of body cells. And the deficiency diseases are scurvy and bleeding gums. Bleeding gums, when do you find? Sometimes when we brush our teeth, our gums bleed. That is because of lack of vitamin C. Vitamin C is very important. And next is vitamin D. Vitamin D is good for absorbing calcium and strong bones and nerves and muscles to work well. The deficiency caused by the lack of vitamin D is rickets, curved or bent bones. So, students, as as you are growing, vitamin D is very essential to your body because you are growing children. Next is vitamin E. It is good for red blood cells to function properly, and also it protects from chemicals that damage them, and the deficiency diseases caused by vitamin E is damaged cells. And next name is vitamin K. As I told, vitamin K, it is made by intestines, and it is good for clotting of blood and healing of wounds. Healing of wounds in the sense, when we are hurt, we get a wound. You say khujli or something. Yes, there vitamin K helps as healing of wounds. It heals the wounds, and the diseases or deficiency caused by vitamin K is hemophilia. And next, now we will move on to minerals. These are all explanation of vitamins. Now we will move through minerals. Minerals are those small nutrients required by our body which we can make, in the sense our body can make itself, and minerals are calcium and iron. Calcium is very important. It helps in strong teeth and bones, and it also helps to clot the blood. Next is iron. Iron helps the body to produce hemoglobin. It builds muscle cells and prevents anemia and tiredness. Sometimes when you are very tired, it doesn't mean that there is lack of iron, but most of the time some people feel tiredness every time. Even for the silly work they get tired. It is because of lack of iron in their body. So students, what did we study? We studied about vitamins and minerals. So apart from this, what makes us fit? It is physical exercise. We need to stay fit because it gives us energy. And how to keep ourselves fit? We need to have physical exercises. It is not that you sit always in front of TV and keep watching TV. You should get out and have some exercise or some play or any lifting or climbing activities, so that it helps you to stay fit. And we need to eat balanced diet. Balanced diet in the sense, we need to eat all the nutrient food which requires to our body. So students, what did we study today? We studied about vitamins and minerals and different names of vitamins and minerals. We are all aware of present situation of coronavirus breakdown. So students, what do you think? Which vitamin will help us to fight against coronavirus or COVID-19? Yes, you have to try to find the answer. Ponder over this question and try to find the answer. So I hope you all understood the lesson. Thank you. Jazakumullahu khaira.